Awakening the ocean was calm that morning, the sun barely touching the horizon. But deep below the surface, something stirred. In a hidden trench, deeper than any human had explored, sensors detected a massive object. It was enormous, larger than any modern aircraft carrier, yet sleek and strange. Its shape did not match anything built by contemporary humans. Its hull shimmered faintly as if alive, reflecting the faint light that reached the ocean depths. Dr. Elena Vasquez, a Marine archaeologist, stared at the readings on her monitor. "What is that?" she whispered. The team around her was silent, staring in awe. Every instrument indicated movement. Something ancient and enormous was waking up. No one noticed at first, not even the military drones monitoring the ocean. But then came the pulse, a soft hum vibrating through water and steel. It was not mechanical, not natural. It was intelligent. Above them, satellites caught strange energy readings. Signals of unknown frequency, pulsing in patterns no one had seen before. Military scientists scrambled. "Could it be alien technology?" asked Lieutenant Rami Chen, standing in a control room thousands of miles away. His voice carried tension. In disbelief? Or is this something humans built? Centuries ago, the world did not know. But the aliens in distant galaxies watching Earth certainly did. And they laughed. "They have no idea," hissed the supreme commander of the distant fleet. Its eyes glowed as it observed the tiny blue planet. Primitive species, unaware of the power sleeping beneath their oceans. They think they are safe. They think they are weak. And yet, the moment is coming. Back on Earth, the team observed the object. Dr. Vasquez's hands trembled as she touched the console. "It's enormous. Bigger than anything we have on the surface, and it's moving." The hum grew louder. Lights blinked along the hull, long lines of energy that traced intricate patterns. Panels and hatches opened, revealing small docking bays, drones, and what looked like fighters stored inside. The object was alive, but its purpose was unknown. Lieutenant Chin's team quickly secured a perimeter. Submersibles hovered near the carrier, scanning its hull. Inside, automated systems activated. Energy flowed through ancient conduits, powering machinery no one had used in centuries. It was as if the supercarrier had been waiting for the moment humans could operate it. Aliens, observing from light years away, scoffed. "They will panic," said one officer. "They cannot comprehend this. Their tiny minds will try to control it. They are unworthy of this power." But the Supreme Commander had learned caution. "Let them awaken it," it hissed. "Let them make their mistakes. We will see if humans are truly dangerous." Meanwhile, a small elite crew of humans approached the carrier for the first time. It had been chosen for skill, bravery, and knowledge of ancient technology. Captain Arya Cole, leading the mission, felt both awe and fear. "This is bigger than anything we imagined," she whispered to her second-in-command. "And yet, it feels alive. Like it knows we are here." As they boarded the carrier, the lights along the hull intensified. Automated doors opened seamlessly. The bridge, ancient yet intact, powered up at the touch of their hands. Monitors displayed schematics of the ship, its drones, fighters, and hidden weapons. Some symbols were unknown, alien in design, yet somehow understandable. It was clear. This supercarrier was not built for mere defense. It was built to dominate. Deep inside, the carrier's core pulsed with energy. Ancient AI systems programmed centuries ago activated. They scanned the crew, recognizing their intelligence, assessing their capabilities. The carrier seemed to communicate, not in words, but in vibrations, lights, and energy pulses. Dr. Vasquez felt it first. A hum in her chest, syncing with the carrier's pulse. "It's communicating," she said, voice trembling. "It wants to be operated." The crew realized the implications. If they could unlock the carrier's full potential, humanity would possess power beyond imagination, technology that could challenge any alien civilization. High above Earth, alien sensors detected the activity. The Supreme Commander leaned closer, its claws tapping impatiently. They awaken it. Foolish humans. They will regret this. But as the carrier's systems fully powered, a fleet of drones emerged from hidden hangars. Energy shields activated. Railguns, plasma cannons, and stealth fighters deployed in formation. The supercarrier, long hidden, was no longer dormant. Its presence alone shifted the balance. Earth's energy signature exploded across the solar system, visible even to alien fleets orbiting distant stars. Captain Arya Cole stood on the bridge, her eyes wide. This is incredible. We need to understand it before we do anything. Lieutenant Chen nodded. Aliens are watching. If they think we're weak, they will attack, and we must be ready. Outside the carrier, the ocean glowed with energy shields and defensive drones. For the first time in centuries, the supercarrier was awake, alive, and aware of its role. Humanity had stumbled upon a force buried by team of power hidden for centuries, now ready to protect Earth back in the galaxy. The Supreme Commander finally spoke to its officers. Prepare the fleets. We underestimated this species. Their technology is not primitive. It sleeps. But now, it awakens. Its eyes glowed with fury. For the first time, a distant planet had shown potential to challenge alien domination. And that planet was Earth. The crew inside the carrier knew little of the consequences yet. They only knew the ship had awakened. And with it, a force beyond imagination was now in human hands. Captain Arya Cole looked at her crew, her voice steady. This is only the beginning. The galaxy will soon know. Earth is awake. The hum grew louder. Lights pulsed like a heartbeat. The carrier stirred, alive and powerful, hidden for centuries. Now, ready to face whatever threat awaited. And somewhere, far across the stars, alien fleets braced for a challenge they had never expected. The ocean waves were calm, but the tension in the air was electric. Earth had awakened its hidden supercarrier, but the world was unaware of what this truly meant. Deep in orbit, alien scouts noticed the massive energy signature. Drones transmitted images of the carrier's hull, its drones, and hidden fighters. Aliens laughed, thinking humans could not possibly control such a machine. They awaken a relic, hissed a distant officer in the Supreme Commander's fleet. They cannot possibly understand its power. Observe, but do not engage yet. On Earth, Captain Arya Cole and her crew were busy deciphering the carrier's systems. Ancient AI interfaces glowed with light, responding to touch and voice commands. Fighters and drones, previously hidden for centuries, began moving in formation. Waiting for human pilots, Dr. Alina Vasquez studied the carrier's weapons bay. These cannons, they are unlike anything we have today, she said. Plasma, railguns, stealth drones. Some systems are centuries ahead of modern science. Lieutenant Rami Chen's eyes narrowed. Then aliens must see this, and they will strike soon. We need to test its capabilities before they attack. And the attack came faster than anyone expected. A fleet of alien scouts dropped from orbit, sleek ships armed with energy weapons and missiles. They had underestimated humans' ancient carrier, expecting no resistance. Their plan was simple: destroy Earth's defenses and leave humans weak. But humans were ready. The supercarrier responded instantly. Energy shields flared across the ocean, glowing like a fortress of light. Drones swarmed from hidden hangars, attacking alien ships with laser precision. Railguns fired in rapid succession, tearing through alien hulls. Stealth fighters, once dormant for centuries, streaked across the sky, unseen until the moment they struck. The aliens screamed in disbelief. Their sophisticated technology, built for galactic dominance, was being torn apart by a primitive planet. They fight like gods, one alien officer whispered. They use a machine, but the machine is alive, and it is deadly. On. The carrier, Captain Arya Cole, watched the battle unfold on holographic displays. This is only the beginning, she said. We need to push carefully. Every weapon, every drone, every move counts. The galaxy is watching, and so are they. Lieutenant Chen nodded. Agreed. Let's see what this carrier can really do. Supercarrier's hidden weapons revealed their full potential. Plasma cannons fired over long distances, obliterating alien fighters midair. Railguns struck dreadnoughts, slicing metal like paper. Automated drones, controlled by the ancient AI, executed perfect maneuvers, dodging alien attacks and striking with deadly precision. The humans were learning quickly. Pilots, scientists, and engineers coordinated seamlessly with the carrier, discovering its secrets as they fought. The AI adapted, suggesting strategies, activating hidden systems, and predicting alien movements. It was as if the carrier had been waiting for this moment. Intelligent, it's alive and choosing humans as its operators. In space, alien commands scrambled their fleets. "Withdraw," ordered the Supreme Commander, though it was too late. Ships were already destroyed, mechs crumpled, and drones reduced to fragments. The humans had turned the tide of this first skirmish without even firing all of the carrier's weapons. They understand it, an alien officer hissed. They are operating it perfectly, and they are stronger than we expected. Back on Earth, the crew of the supercarrier exhaled, adrenaline pumping. For a moment, silence filled the bridge. The carrier hummed softly, almost as if acknowledging their success. Dr. Vasquez looked at the glowing panels. This is more than technology. It's intelligence. It knows what to do, and it knows we can learn fast. Captain Cole nodded. We've survived the first contact. But this was only scouts. They will come back with full fleets. And next time, it will be worse. The aliens, retreating into the darkness of space, realized their mistake. Humanity, with a relic hidden for centuries, was not weak. Every cannon, drone, and fighter was more powerful than they had anticipated. The galaxy had underestimated Earth. Earth had just shown its first true strength. The Supreme Commander hissed. They awaken the carrier, and they survive. They are learning. They may be dangerous, but we will prepare. We will return. On Earth, the supercarrier systems continued to hum. Drones returned to hangars. Fighters landed silently. Energy shields retracted, leaving the ocean calm once more. The humans aboard the carrier were exhausted, but exhilarated. They had faced the first alien strike and survived. Lieutenant Chen looked at the ocean horizon. They laughed at our planet. They thought we were weak, but now they know we can fight back. Captain Cole nodded, her gaze steady, and they will see much more soon. The supercarrier is just the beginning, as far above in distant galaxies. The Supreme Commander studied the energy signature of Earth's carrier. Its pride was wounded, its arrogance shaken. For the first time, it feared a planet it had dismissed as primitive. They are awakening, it hissed. And when the time comes, the galaxy will tremble. The battle with the alien scouts had ended, but the supercarrier hummed as if it had been alive the whole time. Captain Arya Cole walked the bridge, her footsteps echoing softly. Around her, displays showed the drones returning, the fighters landing, and the railguns powering down. But something was different now. The carrier was more than a weapon. It was a guide. Dr. Alina Vasquez stepped forward, her eyes wide. "Captain, I think the carrier is showing us something. These panels. Symbols. They're not just systems. They're a message." Lieutenant Rami Chen tilted his head, skeptical but intrigued. A message? From whom? The carrier pulsed lightly, almost like a heartbeat. Then in flashes of light and patterns of energy, it displayed holographic images. Cities from centuries ago, ships unlike anything modern humans had ever built, and humans operating massive fleets in space. The carrier was revealing its origins. This technology, Dr. Vasquez whispered, voice trembling, it wasn't built yesterday. It was built by humans. Centuries ago, an ancient civilization lost to history, far more advanced than we ever imagined. Captain Cole stared at the holograms, but why hide it? Why wait until now? The carrier answered, not in words, but in energy pulses. Sections of the ship lit up, revealing hidden hangars, secret weapon caches, and advanced AI cores. It had been dormant, waiting for humanity to be ready. The AI had chosen the crew as worthy operators. Lieutenant Chen studied the star maps the carrier displayed. Look at this. Defensive grids, ambush points, even hidden weapons on other planets. This ship was built for galactic combat, not just defense. Whoever built it. They planned for an alien invasion we didn't even know existed. Dr. Vasquez nodded. It's incredible. The AI is intelligent, adaptive. It's teaching us how to fight, how to survive, even how to predict enemy strategies. Captain Cole's eyes narrowed. Then we're not just operating a supercarrier. We're learning to command a legacy weapon built by our ancestors. For a purpose we've just begun to understand. High above Earth, alien fleets watched with disbelief. Primitive humans, operating this ancient machine. And it moves like it's alive, one officer whispered. The Supreme Commander hissed. Fury and unease mixing in its glowing eyes. They are awakening it. Faster than I anticipated. They are learning, and they may become dangerous. Inside the carrier, the crew began experimenting. Pilots flew drones through simulation grids, learning advanced maneuvers. Engineers activated hidden weapons bays, discovering plasma cannons and railguns capable of firing across continents. Some sections revealed cloaked fighters that could travel undetected in space, Dr. Vasquez marveled. Every weapon here, centuries ahead of anything we have today. And yet, it's designed to be operated by us. The AI is adapting to our skill, helping us understand. Captain Cole's voice was steady. We must train fast. The aliens will return, and when they do, we need to be ready. The super is more than a weapon, it's a strategy, a teacher, and now, our key to survival. The AI revealed another secret. Energy signatures across the galaxy that indicated alien outposts. Hidden pathways in space, long-range weapons, and defensive networks designed to protect Earth in case of invasion. Every system had been anticipated centuries ago, Lieutenant Chen muttered. Awestruck, they planned everything. They knew this day could come, and they left the tools, waiting for us. Captain Cole considered the implications. This changes everything. Humanity is no longer just a planet at the edge of the galaxy. With this technology, we can defend ourselves, can fight back, and we can survive. Dr. Vasquez added, not just survive, can dominate, if we understand the carrier fully. The AI is showing us strategies, predicting enemy moves, even teaching us how to counter entire fleets. The carrier's energy pulsed brighter, almost like approval. Its systems hummed in perfect synchrony. Humans realized that this was not just a machine. They were partnering with intelligence far older than any living human. It was alive in a sense, guiding them, testing them, preparing them for the battles ahead. Lieutenant Chen looked at the holograms of alien fleets, their sleek ships, and deadly weapons. They laughed at us. They underestimated us. And now, they don't even realize what they're up against. Captain Cole nodded. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the AI. But most importantly, we have the will. And that is something they cannot predict. Across the stars, the Supreme Commander's fleet gathered. Reports came in. Humans had activated their supercarrier, learned its systems, and defeated initial scout attacks. The Supreme Commander hissed in disbelief. They're operating it perfectly. They are not just surviving, they are learning. They are becoming a threat. An officer trembled. Commander, their intelligence, combined with that ancient weapon, we cannot underestimate them. They may be ready for war. The Supreme Commander's eyes glowed red with fury. Then we will prepare. But we will not attack yet. Let them awaken fully, and we will strike when they are strongest. So we hope. Back on Earth, Captain Cole and her crew continued to explore the carrier. Hidden rooms revealed advanced sensors, medical bays, energy cores, and even autonomous factories capable of building drones and weapons on the fly. Every discovery revealed new potential. Dr. Vasquez smiled, a mix of fear and excitement. This is our inheritance. Humanity was never meant to be weak. We were always meant to rise. And now, we finally can. Lieutenant Chen's voice was steady. Then let's prepare. The aliens will return. But this time, we will not be caught by surprise. The supercarrier pulsed in response, alive and waiting. For centuries, it had been dormant, hidden beneath Earth's oceans. It was awake, and humanity finally ready. It had begun to learn the secrets of its power. The galaxy had no idea what was coming. The sky above Earth's oceans glowed with an eerie light. Alien ships had arrived, sleek, deadly, and armed with energy weapons far beyond anything Earth had seen. The supercarrier pulsed in response, its systems coming alive like a predator sensing its prey. Captain Arya Cole stood on the bridge, her gaze fixed on the holographic displays. "They're here," she said calmly. "Aliens have arrived." This is the moment we see what the supercarrier can truly do. Lieutenant Rami Chen gritted his teeth. "They think we're unprepared. They think this is a primitive planet. Show them what they've underestimated." Lieutenant Rami Chen gritted his teeth. "They think we're unprepared. They think this is a primitive planet. Let's show them what they've underestimated." From orbit, alien dreadnoughts unleashed waves of fighter drones. Missiles streaked toward Earth's surface, seeking to destroy the carrier before it could fully deploy its weapons. But the humans were ready. Energy shields flared across the ocean, glowing like a fortress of light. Drones launched from hidden hangars, weaving through the alien waves with precise maneuvers, striking fighters with pinpoint accuracy. "Target their lead ship," Captain Cole commanded. "Use the railgun's synchronized fire." The ancient AI pulsed, guiding operators. Holographic indicators marked weak points on the alien vessels. Plasma cannons fired, railguns struck in unison, and the first wave of alien drones disintegrated in midair. The enemy screeched in disbelief. They fight as one. An alien officer hissed aboard a scout cruiser. "The machine, it is alive. And the humans, they are controlling it perfectly." The Supreme Commander's eyes narrowed. "Then destroy it." But even as the alien fleet pressed forward, human coordination grew stronger. Fighters emerged from cloaked bays, attacking from blind spots. Hidden torpedo launchers in the oceans struck alien capital ships in orbit. Automated drones executed flanking maneuvers, slicing through alien formations. Every weapon, every crew member, and every drone acted in perfect synchrony. On the carrier bridge, Captain Cole observed the battle. "They've underestimated us. Every attack is countered. Every move is anticipated. The AI is predicting their actions before they even make them." Dr. Elena Vasquez nodded. "It's teaching us, and it's learning from them at the same time. Every weapon, every system, it adapts," Lieutenant Chen added. "This is more than defense. We're showing them the strength of humanity. It's terrifying even for them." The alien fleet tried to regroup, but humans had anticipated this. The supercarrier deployed a new wave of drones armed with advanced railguns. Cloaked fighters struck from unexpected angles, targeting alien engines and weapon systems. One by one, alien ships began to falter, some exploding in brilliant flashes of plasma. "Withdraw," an alien officer screamed, but orders came too late. Human coordination and ancient technology proved unstoppable. From the oceans, hidden launch bays fired concentrated energy beams toward orbiting dreadnoughts. Missiles and railgun slugs struck simultaneously, shattering alien armor. Their once proud fleet was falling apart. Aliens began retreating in panic, but even their escape was met with relentless pursuit by human drones and fighters. Lieutenant Chen whispered. "They laughed at our planet, at our technology, and now they're paying the price." "Captain," Cole nodded. "This is only the beginning. They think we're weak. They don't know what's coming." The AI pulsed as if approving their strategy. Sections of the carrier's hull opened, revealing additional plasma cannons and stealth drones. Energy shields intensified, reflecting alien fire back at their ships. Every new weapon revealed an aspect of humanity's hidden strength, a design that the aliens could not anticipate. Dr. Vasquez marveled. It's like the ship itself is alive. Like it knows exactly what to do. Captain Cole's voice was steady and calm. Then let's finish this first clash. Show them humans are no longer defenseless. Alien dreadnoughts exploded one by one. Mechs plummeted into the ocean, their circuits fried by energy beams. Fighters disintegrated before they could fire. The alien scouts were decimated, leaving only a few to retreat into deep space. The Supreme Commander hissed with fury. It's impossible. How can a species we mocked defeat our scouts? They are dangerous, far more than I thought. Even as the aliens retreated, humans knew this was only the first clash. The Supercarrier had proven its strength, the crew had proven their skill. The K in humanity had sent a clear message. Earth was no longer weak. Captain Cole looked at the crew, pride in her eyes. We've won the first clash, but the enemy will. Returned stronger. Every system, every drone, every weapon. We must be ready. The Supercarrier is not just a relic, it's our shield, our weapon, and our teacher, Lieutenant Chen added. And we have learned something crucial. We're capable of more than they ever imagined. The galaxy is watching now, and Earth is no longer defenseless. Dr. Vasquez smiled softly. For centuries, this ship has waited, and now it's awake. We are ready for whatever comes next. Far across the stars, alien fleets reported the destruction. The Supreme Commanders. The voice was low, cold, and furious. They awakened their relic. It fights better than anything we anticipated. Prepare the fleets. Humanity may be more dangerous than we feared, and the galaxy will tremble when it realizes the truth. The humans aboard the Supercarrier looked out over the ocean, the horizon calm once more. But they knew the next battle would be greater, deadlier, and more decisive. And somewhere deep within the Supercarrier, the AI pulsed with quiet approval. Humanity had learned the first secret. They were not alone. They were strong, and the galaxy was about to witness Earth's hidden power. The first clash was over. But the ripples spread far beyond Earth's orbit. Across the galaxy, alien civilizations monitored the energy signature of the awakened Supercarrier. Ships that had been patrolling distant systems paused. Entire fleets convened. News traveled faster than light. Earth had revealed a hidden power, and humans had survived and dominated the first attack. They have awakened something. An alien commander whispered to the Supreme Council. A machine, older than any of our technology. And it fights intelligently, they are. More dangerous than we realized. The Supreme Commander hissed, its eyes glowing with anger and unease. Prepare the fleets. The humans are learning. If we delay, their power will grow. We must strike before they reach full potential. Back on Earth, the Supercarrier pulsed, quietly in its hidden ocean base. Captain Arya Cole and her crew studied reports from across the globe. Satellites had confirmed alien scouts retreating, fleets being scrambled, and whispers of fear spreading among distant civilizations. Humanity's first demonstration of power had already sent shockwaves across the stars. Dr. Elena Vasquez was both thrilled and worried. They know we are stronger than they thought. Some will fear us, and some may come to attack. We need to prepare. Lieutenant Rami Chen nodded, and we will. Supercarrier has shown its power. But if more alien fleets arrive, we must be ready for war. The AI inside the Supercarrier pulsed, displaying new data. Ancient star maps revealed strategic points across the galaxy. Defensive grids, hidden weapons, and pathways for humans. To launch preemptive strikes were shown. For centuries, this ship had been waiting for this moment to awaken humanity, not only to defend Earth, but to ensure survival against alien threats. Captain Cole understood immediately. This isn't just a defensive weapon. It's a guide, a strategy. The ship is teaching us how to survive and how to dominate. Far across the stars, the Supreme Commander convened a council of its top officers. Humans, they have survived our scouts and wield a power we did not anticipate. Their ancient technology, it is intelligent. It adapts, learns, and fights in ways we cannot predict. They are dangerous. Far too dangerous, an officer whispered, trembling. Commander, if they awaken fully, if they master that carrier. No fleet in this sector can withstand them. The Supreme Commander's glow intensified. Then we must strike before that happens. Mobilize all available fleets. Send messages to allied civilizations. The galaxy must unite to contain this threat before Earth decides to fight back. On Earth, Captain Cole and her crew began preparing. The Supercarrier's hidden hangars revealed cloaked fighters, drones with upgraded railguns and energy cannons capable of striking orbital targets. Every crew member trained relentlessly. Mastering the ancient AI's tactics, Dr. Vasquez worked alongside engineers to understand hidden systems, unlocking layers of technology that had remained dormant for centuries. Every weapon, every drone, every system. It was designed to teach us how to fight the galaxy's strongest forces, she said. Lieutenant Chen grinned. And let's make sure they know. The humans are ready. Across multiple galaxies, news of Earth's power spread. Intelligence networks buzzed with reports of the Supercarrier, its drones, and the devastating first clash. Some alien civilizations panicked, retreating from previously contested regions. Others began secretly reinforcing their fleets, unsure. If Earth's humans were a threat or an anomaly, they laugh at a small planet, one alien officer said in disbelief, and yet possesses a weapon capable of destroying fleets at a distance. They have awakened something ancient and intelligent. We cannot ignore it. The Supreme Commander hissed. Prepare all defenses, but also do not underestimate them. They are learning. Every encounter makes them stronger, and if we delay too long, the galaxy itself will tremble. Back on Earth, Captain Cole gathered the crew. They are aware of us. They fear us, and some may attack. We have survived the first clash, but the galaxy is preparing. This is no longer just defense, it is survival. And we must be ready, Lieutenant Chen added. We have the carrier, the AI, and our own will. The aliens will underestimate humans. Again, but this time, we are ready to strike back, not just defend. Dr. Vasquez nodded. Centuries of waiting, all for this moment. The Supercarrier has awakened, and humanity has awakened with it. We now hold the key to survival and power. The AI pulsed, revealing more star systems with potential alien activity. It displayed attack simulations, defensive strategies, and long-range strike options. Every scenario showed humans in control, adapting and learning. For centuries, the Supercarrier had been waiting for humans capable of understanding and mastering it. Captain Cole realized the truth. We are not just defending Earth. We are preparing to change the balance of power in the galaxy. The aliens will soon learn. Humans are no longer a primitive species. Lieutenant Chen smiled grimly. Let them come. We are ready for whatever they send. And when they attack, the galaxy will see what humans are truly capable of. High above Earth, the energy signature of the Supercarrier flared like a warning beacon. Across the stars, fleets paused, civilizations whispered in fear, and the Supreme Commander watched carefully. The humans of Earth had survived the first clash, mastered the carrier's AI, proven they could adapt. For the first time, the galaxy realized that Earth was no longer defenseless. The Supercarrier had awakened, and humanity had begun its rise as a force to be reckoned with. The warning was clear. Earth is awake. The humans are ready. And the galaxy must tremble. The Supercarrier floated silently above the ocean, its energy shields pulsing softly. Earth had survived the first encounters, but intelligence reports warned of a larger threat. A massive alien fleet was approaching from the outer rim. Captain Aria Cole stood on the bridge, her gaze fixed on the holographic displays. There. Coming, she said. All fleets detected hundreds of ships, heavily armed. They've learned we're dangerous, and now they want revenge. Lieutenant Rami Chen clenched his fists. Let them come. We've trained, we've unlocked the carrier's full systems, and we have the AI guiding us. This time, they won't escape. Far across the stars, the Supreme Commander's fleet advanced. Dreadnoughts bristling with weapons, mechs loaded for battle, and swarms of drones filled the void. Intelligence indicated that humans had upgraded their carrier and deployed stealth squadrons. The Supreme Commander hissed in fury. "They have learned too quickly," it said. "But we will crush them before they can fully awaken, ambush the humans, and destroy their carrier, before it becomes a threat to the entire galaxy." The humans, aware of the fleet's approach, moved to intercept. The Supercarrier's AI activated hidden sensors, detecting every ship before it came within visual range. "Captain, they've split into 3 main wings," said Lieutenant Chen, "each heavily armed, each trying to flank us." Captain Cole's lips curved into a determined smile. "Then we divide and conquer. Activate the cloaked fighters. Deploy the railgun drones. Let's show them how humans fight when cornered." The first wave of alien ships entered sensor range. Cloaked fighters streaked from hidden bays, appearing suddenly in their blind spots. Railguns fired with surgical precision, tearing through alien hulls. Plasma cannons erupted, melting armor, while drones executed perfect flanking maneuvers. The aliens screamed in disbelief. Their fleets, designed for dominance, were being shredded by humans operating a centuries-old supercarrier. Every move by the enemy was anticipated, countered, and punished. They are stronger than we imagined," an alien officer whispered aboard a dreadnought. "And the ship, it adapts. Every attack is met before it lands. They are unstoppable," the Supreme Commander hissed. "Then strike harder, hit their carrier directly. We will not fail." But even the dreadnought's concentrated fire could not penetrate the carrier's shields. Energy deflectors flared, absorbing volleys of plasma and missiles. Hidden drones intercepted torpedoes mid-flight, while stealth fighters struck alien engines, leaving dreadnoughts drifting helplessly. Captain Cole directed her crew with calm precision. "Target their command ship. Disable their communication. Cut off coordination. We'll force them to retreat." The AI pulsed in approval, lighting up sections of the ship. Holographic indicators highlighted weak points in the alien fleet. Human pilots followed the guidance flawlessly, striking dreadnoughts, mechs, and drone swarms with perfect timing. Dr. Vasquez monitored energy levels. "Carrier is pushing itself to limits we never thought possible. Every system is online, and it's coordinating everything, faster than we can even react." Lieutenant Chen grinned. "Exactly as planned. Let them learn the hard way." Humans don't fight like any species they've faced before. The battle raged for hours. Alien ships tried to regroup, but humans had set ambush traps along their approach path. Cloaked fighters struck from behind asteroid fields. Railgun volleys from hidden drones obliterated mechs. Plasma cannons tore through dreadnoughts in orbit. Every step of the human strategy was guided by the Supercarrier's AI, predicting enemy movements, countering attacks, and striking when vulnerabilities appeared. Even the Supreme Commanders, elite officers, were stunned by the efficiency and precision of humans coordinating with ancient technology. Finally, the alien fleet began to falter. Dreadnoughts drifted powerless. Mechs crashed into asteroids. Drone swarms were reduced to fragments. The Supreme Commander hissed, frustrated and furious. They are not just defending," it growled. "They are dominating. Every attack we make, they turn against us. Humans, evolving faster than we anticipated." Captain Cole observed the retreating enemy. "They'll regroup," she said. "But we've sent a clear message. Earth is no longer weak. The Supercarrier is awake, and we are ready for the galaxy." Lieutenant Chen added, "Every strike we made, every tactic we used, they will remember. And when they return, we will be waiting. Smarter, stronger, faster." Dr. Vasquez looked at the carrier's systems. This ship has taught us so much already. Every simulation, every engagement, we're learning faster than any alien could imagine. Centuries of waiting, and now we are ready." AI pulsed brightly, almost like a heartbeat, acknowledging the human skill and coordination. It had been dormant for centuries, waiting for this moment, humanity capable of mastering it, commanding it, and defending Earth far across the stars. The Supreme Commander assessed the losses. We underestimated them, and we paid the price. Prepare for full-scale war. This species, this planet, it may become a threat to every civilization in this sector. Back on Earth, the Supercarrier floated calmly, shields glowing softly. The crew was exhausted, but exhilarated. They had faced the largest alien fleet yet and survived. More importantly, they had proven that the Supercarrier was not just a weapon, it was an intelligent partner, a guide, and the key to humanity's survival. Captain Cole gazed at the horizon. This was the first major ambush. They'll return. Bigger, stronger, and more determined. But we are ready. The galaxy will soon learn. Humans do not yield. The battlefield stretched across space like a living nightmare. Alien fleets, countless in number, attempted to encircle Earth's system, yet humanity's Supercarrier floated. Silently, its energy shields shimmering like an unyielding fortress. Captain Arya Cole stood on the bridge, calm and determined. "They think numbers will overwhelm us," she said, her voice steady. "They don't know what they're up against." Lieutenant Rami Chen's fingers flew over controls. Every fleet they send, the AI predicts their moves. Every ambush. We set. They will walk into it without knowing, cross the stars. The Supreme Commander watched in disbelief. They are adapting faster than we planned. Their tactics, their coordination. No species should be this organized in such a short time. An officer trembled. "Commander, fleets are faltering. They're losing ships faster than anticipated. Morale is breaking." The Supreme Commander hissed, furious. "Then escalate the attack. Hit them harder. Strike the humans before they master the carrier completely." But humanity had already turned the tide. Cloaked fighters struck from hidden angles, slicing through alien capital ships with precision. Railgun drones launched volleys that tore mechs apart. Plasma cannons scorched dreadnoughts in orbit. Every human move was synchronized, guided by the ancient AI, predicting enemy actions with uncanny accuracy. Dr. Elena Vasquez observed the holographic displays. Every move they make, we've already countered. The AI isn't just responding, it's learning and teaching us simultaneously. Captain Cole nodded. They expected weakness. But we are no longer defenseless. Every attack strengthens. And every victory makes the next move easier. Alien officers whispered among themselves, fear creeping into their voices. "They are not just defending, they are leading the battle," one said. "Every maneuver, it's perfectly executed. They are dominating." The Supreme Commander hissed, "Contain them, retreat if necessary. Do not let them gain total control," but containment was impossible. Humans exploited every weakness in the alien formations. Cloaked fighters ambushed flanks. Railgun volleys destroyed engines, leaving ships drifting helplessly. The Supercarrier's AI orchestrated the battle like a master conductor, guiding drones, fighters, and energy cannons in perfect harmony. On the bridge, Captain Cole smiled grimly. "Target their command ships. If they lose coordination, the rest will collapse." Lieutenant Chen activated the attack sequence. It's hitting command ships now, firing volleys. Alien command vessels erupted in fire. Communications failed. Morale plummeted. Fleets that had seemed unstoppable moments ago were now in disarray. One by one, alien formations began to crumble under relentless human precision. The Supreme Commander's fury reached its peak. Impossible. They cannot be this strong. How can humans control an ancient weapon so perfectly? But even the Supreme Commander could not counter the human's strategy. Every move was anticipated, every strike calculated. The Supercarrier's AI pulsed in approval, highlighting weak points and opportunities. Humans executed attacks flawlessly, exploiting every gap in alien defenses. Dr. Vasquez whispered, awestruck, centuries of waiting. The ship was designed for this moment. And now we are living it. Humanity is finally awake. As alien fleets faltered, humans pressed the advantage. Drones and fighters pursued retreating ships. Plasma cannons fired across space, cutting off escape routes. Railgun volleys obliterated capital ships that tried to regroup. Every system of the carrier worked in perfect synchrony, turning fear into victory. Captain Cole addressed her crew. "We have won the initiative. The galaxy has underestimated us. Humanity shows it is not a species to be controlled or mocked." Lieutenant Chen grinned, and they will remember this day as the moment the tide turned against them. The battle finally reached its climax. Alien dreadnoughts were burning, mechs drifting in space, and drones destroyed. Communications across the enemy fleets broke down entirely. The Supreme Commander's own ship barely escaped the onslaught, retreating with the remnants of its forces. They have won this engagement," an alien officer admitted reluctantly. "Humans are stronger than we imagined. Their carrier, it's alive, it adapts, it predicts, it dominates." The Supreme Commander hissed in frustration. "This is only the beginning. But they will not stop here. Prepare for full retreat, regroup, and plan. Humans are no longer primitive. We must reconsider our strategy." On Earth, the Supercarrier returned to its hidden ocean base. The crew was exhausted but exhilarated. The AI pulsed softly, as if acknowledging their skill and coordination. Humanity had turned the tide of battle for the first time. They were no longer merely defending, they were the dominant force in their system. Captain Cole looked at her crew, pride shining in her eyes. "We've learned to fight together, to command this ship, and to master its intelligence. The galaxy now knows. Humans are not weak, and Earth will not bow to anyone," Lieutenant Chen added. "The tide is turned, and when the next wave comes, we will be ready, smarter, stronger, and faster than ever." Dr. Vasquez smiled, whispering, "For centuries, this supercarrier waited for us. Now, humanity has risen to claim its power." Far across the stars, the Supreme Commander plotted the next move, its fleet scattered and battered. One thing was clear: humanity had awakened fully, mastered the supercarrier, and turned the tide of the first major war in the galaxy. Earth was no longer a primitive planet. Humans were no longer underestimated. The galaxy would tremble at their power, and somewhere deep within the supercarrier, the AI pulsed with a quiet but unmistakable heartbeat. Humanity had been awakened, and the next chapter of war and dominance was about to begin. The galaxy had felt the tremors of Earth's awakening. Alien fleets that had once mocked humanity now retreated in fear, their dreadnoughts burning, mechs drifting uselessly, and drone swarms shattered. But Captain Arya Cole knew this was only the beginning. The supercarrier had awakened, and humanity was ready to assert its place among the stars. "Prepare for the final operation," she commanded. "We will not simply defend Earth, we will show the galaxy that humans are a force to be reckoned with." Lieutenant Rami Chen nodded. "All systems are online. Cloaked fighters, railgun drones, plasma cannons, everything ready. Make sure no one forgets who rules this system." Far across the void, the Supreme Commander convened what remained of its fleet. "They have learned, adapted, and dominated," it hissed. "The humans have turned their relic into a weapon. Of war, we underestimated them, and now face consequences." An officer trembled. "Commander, Earth is no longer a primitive planet. Their supercarrier, it's alive, predicts, adapts, and destroys. We cannot stand against it." The Supreme Commander's glowing eyes flared with fury. "Then we strike with everything. We will not fail again. But be wary. They are no longer just humans. They are masters of a weapon older than our civilization." Captain Cole's supercarrier emerged from the ocean, cloaked until the last moment. Hidden fighters streaked silently through space. Drones moved in. Formation and energy shields pulsed with quiet authority. Every system was ready, every weapon calibrated, and every human operator synchronized with the ship's AI. "This is it," Dr. Elena Vasquez whispered, eyes wide. "The moment the galaxy learns the strength of humanity." The first wave of alien ships appeared, confident but unaware of the trap. Cloaked fighters struck from all angles. Railgun drones fired volleys with surgical precision, and plasma cannons tore through dreadnoughts in orbit. AI coordinated every attack flawlessly, predicting enemy maneuvers before they occurred. The battle was relentless. Alien fleets, once confident, now faltered under the humans' strategic brilliance. Communications were disrupted, command ships destroyed, and morale collapsed. The Supreme Commander's forces were no longer unified, they were fractured. Scattered and demoralized, Captain Cole observed the chaos calm but focused. Target their core command. Disable coordination. Let them see what humans are capable of. Lieutenant Chen activated the sequence. Energy beams struck the enemy flagship, systems overloaded, and alien ships fell into disarray. Cloaked fighters ambushed the flanks, finishing off survivors. Dr. Vasquez smiled softly. For centuries, this carrier waited. And now, humanity has awakened. The galaxy will never be the same. Alien officers whispered in fear. We were fools. We underestimated them, their technology, their strategy, their coordination. They are unstoppable, Supreme Commander hissed. Retreat, regroup. But know this, the humans are no longer a species to be ignored. They control a power older than our civilization, and they wield it with intelligence and precision. The galaxy must bow, or be destroyed. On Earth, Captain Cole and her crew returned victorious. The Supercarrier pulsed like a living heart. It's a softly glowing in acknowledgement. Humanity had not only defended its home, it had risen to dominance. Every system of the carrier had been mastered, every tactic learned, and every alien threat neutralized. Lieutenant Chen grinned. We did it. The galaxy knows now. Earth is awake, and humans are strong. Dr. Vasquez nodded. The Supercarrier is more than a weapon. It's our legacy, our protector, and the key to humanity's future. Captain Cole's gaze stretched across the horizon, calm and unwavering. This is only the beginning. Earth will no longer hide. We'll explore, defend, and if necessary, dominate. The galaxy has seen our strength, and now it will respect it. Far across space, alien civilizations whispered in fear. The humans of Earth had awakened a power long thought dormant. They had mastered ancient technology, coordinated flawlessly, and struck decisively. Even the Supreme Commander had been forced to retreat, acknowledging a new reality. Humanity was no longer a primitive planet tit, was a galactic power. The AI pulsed one final time, almost like a heartbeat. Humanity had risen, and the Supercarrier had fulfilled its purpose. Captain Cole looked at her crew. Today we have shown the galaxy what humans are capable of. Tomorrow we will continue to rise. The universe has changed, and Earth stands. At the center of that change, Lieutenant Chen added, with a sly grin, the galaxy better remember this name: humanity. Dr. Vasquez whispered softly, awe in her voice, centuries hidden, centuries waiting, and now the humans have awakened. The stars are ours. The oceans calmed, the skies cleared, and the Supercarrier rested in its hidden base. Humanity had awakened its hidden legacy, turned the tide of war, and declared its dominance across the stars. The galaxy had no choice but to acknowledge Earth was no longer a backwater planet. Humans were strong, cunning, and unstoppable, and the universe would never forget the day the Supercarrier awakened